Welcome to Take 5 with the Regional Chamber. I'm Kim Calvert. This fall brings a new educational option for gifted students in the Valley. The Lewis School for Gifted Learning Potential is an extension of the Youngstown Christian School. This private nonprofit school is housed in the Trinity United Methodist Church in downtown Youngstown. Chelsea Hazenstab tells us more.
These empty rooms will soon be filled with gifted 3rd through 6th grade students, ready to experience a whole new kind of learning.
We have a whole system approach to helping students, whether that be by accelerating students in areas where they need acceleration, being able to provide for grade skipping opportunities or increased rigor in their curriculum, so they're able to connect the dots between different subject materials in a unique way that these students can understand and work with more easily.
Sarah Richard is the gifted coordinator at the Youngstown Christian School and the new director of the Lewis School. She says that many gifted students in the Valley don't receive the specialized education they need and end up falling through the cracks, never reaching their potential.
There was a study just recently put out there that showed that students who are not adequately serviced a lot of times end up in college when it comes time for college because of that poor learning and attentiveness to detail and things like that. A lot of times when it gets to college, they're so scattered and sporadic and oftentimes don't have that work ethic or study ethic like they should. Sometimes these students who could be doing amazing things end up falling by the wayside.
Students who attend the Lewis School will be exposed to music, art, and religion. They'll also be able to participate in extracurricular activities at Youngstown Christian. And since they're located downtown, that means they'll have access to everything that Youngstown has to offer.
We want something uniquely set up for these students here in the Valley because we have the ability to service them. We have 3D printing, we have America Makes, we have YSU, Dana School of Music. Oh wow, we have so many services and people who are willing and excited to work with these kids right in our backyard.
The school currently has 25 students enrolled from grades 3 through 6, and they're hoping to increase the numbers before school starts in September. Over the next 2 school years, they hope to expand into the 7th and 8th grade. For Take 5 with the Regional Chamber, I'm Chelsea Hazenstab.
There's a ribbon cutting ceremony scheduled for August 28th at noon for anyone who's interested in touring the Lewis School. For more information, go to youngstownchristian.org. Habitat for Humanity is celebrating 25 years in Mahoning County. They're in the middle of a very busy building season with a number of firsts to mark the big milestone. Chelsea Miller takes us to the site of the first veterans home in the Valley and introduces us to the family who will live there.
James Skoke is a Marine Corps veteran. He served 18 years before being injured. Now, despite the metal plate in his spine, he's still working hard alongside Habitat for Humanity volunteers to put in the sweat equity to help him build the house that he, his wife, and their 3 children will eventually call home. This is the first veterans home built by Habitat for Humanity in Mahoning County, and James is thankful to be the recipient.
How do you thank so many people that build onto a house, that they're giving their free time, their love, their dedication, and for how much evilness was out in the world that I've seen, there is great people. There is a lot of great people out in the world.
Habitat is celebrating 25 years here in Mahoning County. This is the 43rd home built by the organization, and it's the first in Austintown. In addition to this home, they're also working on a 25th anniversary build.
We're working to get 25 faith groups to come together to sponsor a whole house and build it.
It takes about 250 volunteers, about 2,000 hours to build a home like this. And Habitat is always looking for more volunteers.
You don't need to know anything about construction to come on the construction site. I'm very, very serious. Most people who come out have no idea. We teach you everything you need to know. We have paid professionals and also volunteer professionals who will teach you everything.
Monica Craven is the agency's executive director. She hopes to stay with Habitat for as long as she can.
I love working here because people really want an opportunity to give back to the community, but sometimes you don't know where that goes and how it helps and what the actual impact is. Here, you see it. You're standing in it. It's there. You can drive by it. You can show your family when you come by. You get to see the family out in the front yard.
Craven said this year also marks a big milestone for Habitat in the Valley, as Mahoning and Trumbull counties work on a merger to allow them to provide more services to Trumbull County. For Take 5 with the Regional Chamber, I'm Chelsea Miller.
Habitat expects the veterans home to be finished by the end of the month. Well, the Regional Chambers and the American Red Cross of the Valley's Black and White Gala is just around the corner, and you know what that means. Our celebrity dancers are getting ready to tap their feet with the dancers at Fred Astaire in Boardman. In the next edition of Take 5, we'll reveal our 6 dancers and introduce you to the first 2. The Black and White Gala will be held on October 18th at Stambaugh Auditorium, and in the coming weeks you'll be receiving more information. Until then, we hope you've enjoyed this edition of Take 5, and we'll see you again in a couple of weeks. With the Regional Chamber, I'm Kim Calvert.
Take 5 with the Regional Chamber is produced by Mahoning Valley Productions, where we tell your stories.